Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose. A little late start. We're stretching the start, so to speak, on today's Saturday stretch. Going to try something a little different. Welcome to my backyard. Back over there, it's where I usually do the Daily Dose. And today I got something a little bit different for you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a really great week. And I'll tell you what, one of the things, I'm going to come down here just because of my camera. One of the things that you need your coffee first, right? Maybe you slept in. We're going to do a little Saturday morning stretch today, a little Saturday morning stretch. One of the things, I had a real full week of workouts, and even if you didn't work out, maybe you were stuck behind a desk, sitting at home, maybe even sitting on your couch. What I want you to do right now is to find some open space. It could be in your room, your living room, your bedroom, outside in your backyard. It could be down at the beach if you catch this later. I want you to grab yourself a towel. Any kind of towel, it's just a beach towel, but you can get yourself any kind of towel. And we're going to do a little stretch. So one of the things I found so important, so helpful in my fitness journey, and mind you, the Daily Dose is encouragement, motivation, inspiration. Today's Saturday stretch, we typically do gratitude Saturday. So gratitude Saturday is one of the things I'm very grateful for, is learning how to stretch and learning how to practice flexibility and mobility. Now, I'm not like a yoga guru or a yoga expert. I don't do yoga, to be honest with you. I actually think it's not a bad thing. But I do believe in stretching and flexibility, and that's something that I practice on a regular basis. Now, some prep work, if you are really tight, what you may want to do, good morning to you, good morning, is to get on a foam roller. Start with a little bit of foam rolling, a little soft tissue work, maybe warm up your body. We went and took the bike, we took the bikes out. Actually, not these bikes, these are from, see, we got the beach cruisers, and we took the dog out for a walk, actually a run, did about 4 miles on the bike. I'm kind of warmed up, so I'm ready to go. I said, you know what, instead of wasting this, let's just share the stretch all together. So what I want you to do is grab yourself a towel real quick. It could be a bath towel, beach towel, whatever you have. We're gonna do a little bit of upper body stretch and a little bit of lower body stretching. So that's all you need, towel, you fold it up, just like this. If you're over 40 and you're not stretching and you're not doing any flexibility work and you're just running or you're just working out, you're doing yourself a disservice. Trust me, I know, been in the industry a long time. What happens is when you get tighter and you work out and you build muscle and strength, yes, you can build muscle and strength, but you can also be reinforcing limitations, injuries, old things that could be up. One of the things I'll tell you, and I just went for a bike, I haven't stretched yet, so we're gonna do this together in just a moment. But one of the things that I never used to be able to do is touch my toes. So if you can't touch your toes, one of the things that I want to show you is not too late. I was able to do this for the very first time just a few years ago. Again, I haven't stretched out. I want to make sure I don't hit my, but here, this used to be me. I used to be this guy, like super tight. I used to be this guy. Couldn't bend forward. If you're that type of person, you're going to need to work on your flexibility and your mobility. This guy here. Now, again, this is cold. This is just cold aside from a little bike ride. Now, again, I'm not the yoga person. I was never flexible in school. I can't get my hands down. But one of the reasons I'm able to do that is not because I'm limber, because I'm double jointed, because it's only because I've been practicing flexibility. So, again, let's do this together. You're going to get a towel. Hopefully by now you got a towel. If not, you can pause this if you're watching the replay. Just easy, nothing to it. You're going to put this underneath your feet. So if you're super tight, see, you probably can't pull it up. And I want you to do is reach down, and I want you to bend your knees, and then I want you to straighten your knees. And it looks like this from the side. So you're gonna hold the towel. If you put your hand down lower, you can. Bend your knees, and straighten your knees. And I want you to do that 5 times. Here to here. Just like that. Bend and straighten. Nothing to it. Good. Pretty straightforward. Again, anybody can do this. You can hold the towel up higher if you want. No big deal there. Then you're going to watch the fans, of course, if you got ceiling fans. You're going to hold this up high, here to here. You're just going to put some tension on it. And then you can turn, I'll show you sideways, and reach down. Reach up, put some tension on it, extend. Now, some of you may have seen a gym, they have those little stretch poles, like those kind of dowel rods, or like a broom pole, broomstick. You can do this with a towel anywhere, and reach down. Pull apart and over, you extend it over. You extend over, careful of the fans, and down. You can do 5 times. Really, this is just a basic stretch. We're not doing anything crazy. It's not a full workout. It may feel like a full workout. Pull it up and over. And while you hear me breathing, I'm actually putting a little tension. You'll know if you're not putting any tension on, it'll be loose. So pull it out. If you're not real flexible, you can pull it out more. You can keep your arms bent. If your shoulders aren't good range of motion wise, you can hold it a little tighter. You can hold your elbows bent, it's fine. Right from here. I like to hold it out wider. Here to here, little tension, and reach down. There, good. So once we do that same thing with the tension, we're gonna go to the side to side, here to here. So we're just gonna bend over, putting a little tension. Again, not force it. Anything feels bad, of course. You can consult with your doctor. You have any back problems. This is something you could do at the beach too. You're gonna say, ooh, shoulders kind of feeling it. Yeah, you should. Now you can take your feet out wider. Bring it over. Get a good stretch in your side. You know, we don't do a lot of side movement, so these tend to get stiff. The muscles through the sides, your joints, your hips, they tend to get stiff. So it's good to kind of just stretch out those creases on the side. Here. Oh, good. Not too bad there. Then you're going to take this. That's what I like about a towel, is that you can get it around your waist. So then you're going to put some tension on it like this, here. Oh, it's one of my favorite ones. I do this with a towel, I do this with a broomstick. And then I want you to reach over. So I'll show you here. I want you to reach over. And then back up, kind of like I was doing for a touch of a toes. Reach it over. And back up. And again, apply some tension to the towel. You can feel your shoulders maybe burning right about now. Ooh, that's a good stretch. Again, you notice I'm not holding it very long. I'm not holding it long. Just doing a nice light. Nothing forced. Just wherever. It's called an end feel, where you're actually the end of the range of motion, the ability for you. Now, you may be able to go way over. But you're just going to feel that one more time. Okay, now that you've done that, sorry, I got the palm trees here. They have the berries this time of year, and oh man, my nose, that's why it took me a little longer to get on the daily dose, is because I was blowing my nose and trying to set this up. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go side to side. So you're gonna go over, side to side. Oh, I love this stretch. You here? Not bad for an old guy. Here. And come up. Again, you go to your level. So if it's just here, that's fine. Over lower. I'll show you different directions here. Pull. What I love about this is you can use a towel. You hold it out longer. Again, sometimes they're rigid like a broomstick. I have a broomstick here. Sometimes this can be a little bit harder to hold when you're doing that. Okay, we got that. Good to go. So what I'm gonna have you do now, this one's for the shoulders. You're gonna take this and you're gonna pull it apart and relax. Pull it apart and relax. It's almost gonna feel like an exercise, but you're just put a little tension, a little stretch on the shoulder joint, that shoulder capsule just in here. You may even be feeling your shoulder kind of loosen up a little bit, which is a good thing, right? Hear the birds in the background? Here to here. Here to here. Good, just do that a couple more times. Pull apart, you can do it tight if you want again. And let's take a break for a moment. Let's do some circles, just stretch it out. Just loosen them up. Nice big circles. Heck, this one just by itself, you don't even need a towel. Remember old school shoulder circles? Well, I learned some variations. When you're doing your shoulder circles, you can do them with your palm sideways here and down, and it's gonna change the area of your shoulder. So if you see in here, you see how the shoulder area changes, and your shoulder sits in its joint like this, kind of like your hip, kind of sits in this little capsule. So if you turn it, there's gonna be a different type of stretch, if you will, or just a different movement. So if you're looking at this, when you turn, if you look at from here on, if you turn, it's going to cause a different way you get your shoulders loosened up. So again, you can start with, here, I'll show you here. Start with your palms down. Ear to here. Careful those fans. This one looks like it's close. It's not. It's behind me. Reverse the direction. I think I already did enough of there. Go ahead and do this with me. A couple each way. And then you can change, put your palms facing each other. Big circles. Now you can change even the size of the circles. Here to here. You're like, Mark, this is like a workout. It's getting hot out here, definitely. And then you can put it downward, so you can put your thumbs down, same thing. You're like, heck, it's like a leg workout. I'm sorry, upper shoulder workout. Like, where's the leg workout? Don't worry, we're getting to that. Here to here. Good. So now legs, let's do some for the legs. So we get a towel. Here's one thing you can do. I know some people maybe have a hard time maybe holding their balance, so you can certainly hold on to a chair. Hold on to a chair. Bring your knee up. Another way with the towel here, it'll give you a little bit more stability. You can do this if this has a hard time. You can pull your knee up. What that does is it gives you a little stability versus holding it in close. Pull your knee up. Give a little hip stretch. Okay, if you can't stand on one leg, I suggest holding on to a chair. In fact, just standing on one leg is a nice little exercise of balance to kind of test where your balance is at. You do that while you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Here to here. Good, same the other side. Bring your knee up. And down. Towel is a great little tool, isn't it? Nice little stretch aid. And down. Also, if it gets sweaty, wipe that sweat. Here to here. Here to here. Good, you can do the same thing now, holding it a little lower. Right from here, you can bring it up. Now, I'm not super flexible, so I'm not going to claim to be. I'm not like the yoga person, bring it way up high. But you can also, from here, straighten out and get a little ham stretch. Like you're doing on that leg machine if you're at the gym. Let me show you here. Hey, I'm doing pretty good standing on one leg. Here to here. Stretch it out. It's essentially like doing this, basically, right? Bend and then straighten it. Feel the hamstrings in the back. I like the towel because it just gives you just a little easier. You don't have to bend down. I'll switch it up. I did about 5 on each. Stick to about 5 on here. Bend and straighten it. Shift from the side. Now again, if you're using, you can even just use without the towel. Just use holding on here. Straighten. Straighten. Pretty straightforward. Feeling good? We're going to do a couple things just for the legs to loosen it up. We'll finish there. Again, there's 1,000 different things to do for stretching. I'll tell you what, you want to be careful though, most importantly, that especially as you get older, there's going to be things that come up, aches and pains. You may be moving things that aren't used to being moved. Feels like my hat is huge. There's going to be areas of your body that may not want to move a certain way. Don't force stretching. I'm telling you what, don't force it. In fact, you may want to get loosened up first. You may want to go for a nice walk. You may want to go for a bike ride like we did earlier. Definitely feels good. You can do a couple little things left. You don't really need a towel, so you can put that to the side. This feels good, so you might as well just stay. I'm doing these, and I'll just show you. So here you can hold your hands out. Just some leg swings. Well, I like to do this before like a run or before I do leg work. Helps to get some circulation, helps to just get that hip capsule loosened up. You're essentially doing the same thing you're doing here with the shoulders. Same idea, just for the legs. You can do some circles as well. Let's go here. You can do some circles. You can go out too if you want. It's kind of the same idea as doing this. I just do hip circles to keep my knee bent. Other side. Let's do the leg swings on the other side first. When I went snowboarding just before this pandemic started, we were out in Colorado, and I went down. Maybe you guys joined me for a little gym workout. Good, a couple swings. We did these before our gym, before we head out on the slopes. Well, I say we. My wife did her workout. I did my stretching. I brought my foam roller. You can go both directions too. Here to here. Great little tool there. Right. So look, that was what, about 10 minutes? I don't know exactly what time it is. It's just nice upper body, lower body. Little stretching tool. It doesn't take much time. Just think if you did that little routine, if you just came back or you saved this and you did this little routine, you can do it before workouts. You can do it after workouts. You can do it before you go swimming or surfing or bike riding or going for a run. You can do it after. Here's the problem. We're always so rushed. People are always so rushed to get out the door to do their workouts. They're like, Mark, I only have a half hour. I only have a half hour. And then what do you want to do? You want to burn calories, right? In that half hour. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to burn a lot of calories, but trust me, this is what happens when you actually work on your stretching and your flexibility. When you start to improve your flexibility, when you're able to go from this guy. I was this guy all through high school, college, till after college. I started working in physical therapy. I started training, started learning about biomechanics, how the body works. I was this guy. I was this guy. If you're this guy, if you're like, oh, you're gonna need to spend some time on the flexibility, don't just think you just go burn calories. Yes, you can do that, but you're gonna do yourself a disservice because here's what happens. When you move better, you're able to work out better. You get better results. When you're able to move, if you're doing a squat, let's say, and here because your back is tight, this is as far as you could squat versus being able to go down into a full squat, you're gonna have better results. So again, here, like I did in the beginning, this guy. You wanna be this guy? You know, when you get older, do you wanna be this guy? Or do you wanna be actually, and look, that actually feels really good. That feels pretty good. Now, again, I'm bending my knees a little bit. But like I said, I'm not a yoga guru guy. So listen, I hope this message found you well. Gratitude Saturday. Today, I'm grateful for flexibility. I'm grateful for the ability to move freely in my body so that I can do the things that I enjoy doing. And if you want that kind of flexibility, if you want to enjoy your body and be able to move it the way you want, you need to spend some time on flexibility. Now, if you have no idea what that looks like, because again, that routine is not going to be appropriate for every single person, but for the average 40-something-year-old who's maybe tight, who maybe just rushes to the gym or rushes to go out for a run, trust me, I know it's Saturday. The reason why I'm bringing this up today, Gratitude Saturday, is for you to be grateful that you can move and be grateful that you can learn things like I just showed you to help improve your flexibility. Because when you improve your flexibility, you're really able to do much more with your life and with your active life. That, I don't know about you, but if you're still listening or you watch this all the way through, you probably are at least intrigued or want to know what that looks like. So if you want more information, hit me up with a message. We can talk about it. I have only 25 years of experience in stretching and flexibility and working out and program design, all that kind of stuff. And fat loss, if you want to lose some weight, it definitely helps to move better in your body so that you can work out better and you get better results. Take care. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend.